John Lewis, Mid-American Nazarene University women's basketball, and here to talk about the 17-18 season, and just a quick recap of last year. Finished in the top 4 of the league, finished fourth, I believe, or tied with fourth, and made it to the national tournament, eventually losing out to the national champion Oklahoma City, and made a really good run. Was really proud of that team. 10 of those young ladies are returning, with 7 of them being from our championship team 2 years ago, and a couple new fresh faces that we'll talk about here in a second. Okay, going to start off with our seniors, headed off by Tristan Wicks and Jaden Oliver, both all-conference players. Jaden was a newcomer of the year at the shooting guard. Tristan was freshman of the year initially coming in, and has been a good presence for us. Jaden was a transfer from Oral Roberts, and Tristan is in her 4th year and has really been along with the program. Both are here for the national championship team and definitely know what we're trying to accomplish this year and what's needed. The other 3 seniors are Ashley Likens, Bailey Reinhart, and transfer Justice Daniel. Justice comes from Peru State. Ashley and Bailey have been here for 4 years as well. So among those 5, we have a lot of good leadership, and we have a strong presence of what's the standards around here and what we're trying to accomplish, and I feel really good about the senior class. On to the juniors. There's 7 in that class. It's a huge class for us. With those 5 seniors and the 7 juniors, we've got a really strong foundation to make some good progress here in the next year or 2. But leading those girls off is Whitney Moore and Lindsey Johnson. Both were starters on last year's team and returning, going to make a good impact for us. And we've got a couple new faces in that group. We've got Brooklyn Wegler, who's a transfer from KCK, won a national championship over there. Alicia Washington, who's at Trinity Valley Community College, which is a perennial powerhouse down there in Texas at the JUCO Division I level. She's going to be a phenomenal player for us. Emma Ronenberg is a transfer from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 6'2", can do a little bit of everything inside and outside. And then Callie Uhair, who's been here, this is going on her 3rd year, has been on and off injury, and she's really looking good and ready to come back and make a strong presence again for us. And then Jovana Jovovic, which is from Serbia. She's a 2nd-year kid, transfer from McCook Community College in Nebraska, and has probably made the most progress of any of our players this offseason. Really proud of her and her work ethic, and just excited what she can do for us, either coming off the bench or starting for the Pioneers. Now onto our sophomores. We got Marketa Veselkova and Ashley Cook. Both I'm very excited about their progress in the offseason. Marketa is a phenomenal worker. She's very detailed about her craft and on and off the court, and she's been a great surprise for the Pioneers here in the early season. And it's just a matter of her getting minutes and opportunities, and we'll see what she can do with it. Ashley Cook, one of the best shooters we've ever had. Worked extremely hard in the offseason. It's probably in the best shape that she's been in. She's healthy finally. Coming out of high school, had some struggles with her foot, but really can fill the ball up. And our first our first scrimmage in our alumni game really lit it up. So I'm excited for her and what the sophomore class can do. Last but not least are the freshmen, 2 local girls who are, our Pioneers that we try to bring in that are going to be 4-year cornerstone type players, and they're just excited to get an opportunity to be on such a talented team. 16 players, it's tough, but these 2 can still impact the roster and the lineup. First one's Michaela Gooch. She's from Olathe South. She comes from a powerhouse here in Kansas basketball. Have very good point guards, go all over the place to play, and she's just one that's just continuing to do the right things and really can run the show, and excited about what she can do here in our system. And then Jalen Irvin from Pembroke Hill. Comes from a great basketball family. She definitely knows the game, played on a great summer club team out of Missouri, and she's a little bit of everything, can play inside and outside, very athletic. It reminds me of a former Pioneer, Daria Sprue, who was a great for us. So anytime you're being compared with an All-American, that's quality. So excited for those 2, excited for the competition on our team. Like I said, we want to play fast, and we want to be aggressive, and we want to beat teams down in the end. And that was a struggle for us last year with the injuries and circumstances that we went through. And with 16 strong, we're ready, and the girls are excited. And it's one of the better chemistry teams we've had this early in the year, which can only help you in this game of basketball. And I hope it shows on the court, and hope the fans come out and support these young ladies.